It worked, but like it just said
Is that an actual game?
it actually is on the game. You can go to interview, and it'll just literally.
Oh.
It's like nobody checks it. The interview section.
Oh.
So
Just chatting is probably smart.
yeah. Hey, Uni Luna streaming.
Hmm.
She was Vanessa's first big raid.
Ooh.
If I think she has a clip of it too.
Yes. I have a clip of my first raid too.
It was known as the biggest she ever had. Is the name of the clip.
Oh. Ooh.
Take that out of context, you'll get the joke. 125 people, the biggest I've ever had.
Oh my. Oh, 125?
Yeah, was the raid number. There's a whole story behind it. I'll tell you later.
Alright, alright.
Okay,
Oh,
now. Yes, we're
I think
live.
we're live.
Yes, I'm going to go post it to the Discord chat now.
Okay.
Because it automatically posts a tweet on the interview. A tweet out, you know. Alright. F self promo. I'm going to put it in general.
I think I can host too. Oh no.
I knocked over my mic.
Oh no.
Okay, so. Vanessa, can you check the volume on the stream? To make sure it's working correctly? Okay. Okay, we got 3 people so far.
I hosted
Thank you
the
for
channel
host,
too.
Master and
Online.
Mistress. I hope you enjoy your stay.
Yeah, they both so fun.
Yes, we're both working the audios. So now the question is, do you want to start now or wait?
Do you want to put her on the blank area, or do you want to put
I'm
her
alright starting now.
Do I want to what?
Do you...
Oh, you're Vanessa, by the way, it looks like.
That you want to put her in the one.
Oh.
I put you in Vanessa's area.
Oh no.
Yeah, I always make that issue.
That's the new me?
It's the new improved Vanessa?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
That won't confuse anybody now.
There we go.
Because last time I did that, somebody got confused.
No, someone said that turned so manly.
Oh god.
That was Rampage, remember?
Yes, I did it twice.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's what I said. She's manly.
we shall start then. Okay. Do we have a mod here as well, just to make sure? Besides you, Vanessa.
Nope.
Okay.
Our mod hasn't came yet.
Okay, maybe our mod will come eventually. Coin. All right, introduce yourself. Name.
Yeah. My name is Serena Penguin. I am a penguin VTuber.
Okay. You want to read the next question, Vanessa?
Well, I can't see that far. Oh, what's your favorite color?
Did you hear her?
I can hear it all.
Scoot over.
I can't scoot over.
There. Wait.
It's so far.
Here.
What's your favorite color?
My favorite color is light blue, as you can see from my hair. The reason I like light blue is I always like the lighter kind of pastel colors. I like
I
the
love you so
I
much,
like the
my
kind of
darling
brightness it
white
has, and
heart.
it's very like kind of calming and such. So I very much like those. I very much like the lighter colors, and light blue has always been one of my favorites.
Okay, so light blue's always been one of our favorites. Did you? Let me just turn my audio up on the freaking thing for her, Vanessa. Can you hear her?
China.
Okay.
I think so.
There you go. Okay, that's perfect. Okay. What's your? Do you have any hobbies?
I don't have any like crazy hobbies. So like right now, like I have gaming, obviously. I have now VTubing. I did used to go to tournaments back pre-COVID. Right now there's like I went to like a fighting game tournament specifically. But right now local events obviously aren't being held. So I haven't. There's online events and such, but due to complications with like the net code in it, I haven't really gone to any. So that was like my major hobby. Other than that, my other hobby would be like going to anime conventions and cosplaying.
Okay. I'm gonna switch one up that isn't on the list.
Mhm.
Um, what's your favorite live action Disney movie?
Oh, favorite live action Disney movie. So I don't remember the ones I've actually seen. Are you thinking about like only the remakes or
Let's go with remakes first.
okay, remakes. So I'll just list the ones I've seen. So I've seen The Lion King, I've seen Beauty and the Beast. Have I only seen those two? Hmm. I'm like trying to remember which ones are actually remade.
Oh,
You should ask what non-live action Disney.
did you hear that?
Hmm.
Did you hear that?
I didn't quite catch that. Say that again, please.
Speak up.
What's your favorite non-live action Disney movie?
Okay. I I would say maybe Mulan actually.
Mulan. Okay. I like that
And
one too.
I like Frozen. Because I want to let it go.
oh, Let It Go. Frozen is pretty good too. I didn't see it
You
in theaters though.
Yeah.
you can hear her,
Yeah, I can
right?
hear.
Okay.
If I come over
Good. I
close
have
to
my
you.
headphones so loud she can hear you. Okay. Now I'll ask one on the list. Any interesting skills playing an instrument or such?
uh, so I don't really play any instruments any longer, but I used to play the trombone when I was in high school. Um,
Ah.
I did kind of play a bit of piano, but not really anymore. I've taken up a bit of singing stuff, but not like super serious singing, just like
Okay.
kind of casual singing. But I did take a few lessons, so those are my skills
Thank
really.
you for the host, master and mistress. I hope you enjoy your stay.
Oh, thank you, Yuki, for the host, even though I know it's you, Vanessa.
Yeah. I was on your phone doing it for you.
Okay. Okay. Do you want to ask the next question, or do you want me to?
What's the next one? I can't. What's your favorite game of all time?
There you
That one's a little hard because I actually like love so many games. It also depends on like the context. Like obviously, there you might have a favorite game, but you don't play it anymore. But I would say Halo 3 might be my favorite game. So I have a little story about it. So I played it like I didn't start with Halo 1, I actually started with Halo 2, and then I played Halo 1 after the fact. But I got so into the game, like, because that was when like Xbox Live came out, and that was like one of the first multiplayer games I really played as well online. So
go.
by the time Halo 3 came out, there's so much hype, and like I really wanted to like finish the fight and such. So I actually ended up when I was in school, I actually got sick the day it came out as well.
Oh, that
Like, actually
sucks.
happened to get sick too. So it was the perfect opportunity to stay home and play the game all day. so I played
Oh.
the campaign like the entire day while sick.
Well, I guess that you couldn't say that sucked. I could have easily got out of school by making myself throw up. I did that once. I ended up throwing forcing myself to vomit in school, and they sent me home.
I just stay up too late so
Well,
I would
that-
go to school.
I know it's weird. I can self-induce that stuff, where I'm
That-
not actually sick, but it makes it seem like I am.
it's definitely a skill.
I mean, like, I only did it twice. They believed it both times. All right, what do you think what do you think is your greatest accomplishment?
Uh,
Thank you for the
So,
host, master
I
and
did
mistress.
mention
I
earlier
hope you
that
enjoy your stay.
I've played in fighting game tournaments. So I've actually been to some of the big major tournaments. So the biggest tournament we have in Canada is called Canada Cup for fighting games.
Ah,
And yeah, so I went there in 2018. I played Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle and Soul Calibur 6 when those came out. And then I ended up getting third place in Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle, and I got I think seventh in Soul Calibur 6. So I got 2 top 8s that year,
Ooh, wow.
and very close.
So that is your greatest accomplishment, you think?
Yeah, I'd say so.
All right. And Death God, yes, it is a food party. It is always a food party here. But yeah, this is a non-lewd stream today. Okay, there we go. All right. Do you want to do the next one?
Favorite foods?
And why?
Favorite food. So I have I have a tie between like 4 foods, I'd say. So ramen, tempura, spaghetti, and pizza. So ramen in particular, it's like I really like tonkatsu ramen. Like just the flavorful broth, and then the noodles. Like I really like noodle dishes in general. But ramen's like I have
Mhm.
so many good ramen places around my area. So it's like always have a really good selection of them.
Ramen.
Tempura is like tempura. I love crispy things. So tempura shrimp in particular is just like having a nice fluffy tempura with like the sauce or like salt if it's like the Japanese style. I mean, it is Japanese style, but like in Japan you actually get like green salt instead of the tempura sauce. And then I really love spaghetti because it's also noodles. And pizza is another of my all-time favorites.
I love
It's
pizza.
just the combination of everything. Very tasty.
I mean, like, I love pizza because when I was living in the States, we had all-you-can-eat pizza buffets.
Ooh.
Pizza Street, $6.49 total for the whole meal. It's unlimited refills on drinks and all-you-can-eat pizza.
Oh wow. I know the only one I've ever seen in Canada at least is the Pizza Hut lunch buffet. They had
Ah,
those
God,
as well.
Pizza Hut. I love it. But
I
we
do
have
love Pizza Hut.
we have one over here, but it's kind of far away.
Yeah, it doesn't
Oh.
sound like our area.
I imagine they'd be a little more dispersed in Ireland.
They are. We have a KFC, but there's only like 2 in the area I'm
And
in.
the drivers charge like 25 for delivery.
And they charge like 25 for delivery.
Oh my gosh, what?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I know. Well, it's only one person that does it in Ireland that delivers
Because
KFC.
our area is too far for it to come out.
What?
'Cause
One person?
Our area is too far. He did his own business, and he ended up doing McDonald's,
And yeah, it's still charged-
KFC, and all that.
they charge
He,
12
he
for
does
delivery
all the
for McDonald's.
deliveries.
Well, for McDonald's and KFC.
Well, 12 for McDonald's.
Okay.
I mean, like, other than that, you won't get McDonald's or KFC for delivery.
Well, at least you get Burger King for 5 for delivery.
Burger King's like 5 for delivery. All right.
Fine.
Okay. Favorite dessert.
Ooh. So I love things chocolate. Like anything chocolate is really good to me. But I'll choose one or two in particular. Specifically, chocolate ganache cake and chocolate like lava cake. Ganache like being the really thick like chocolate. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like if you've heard of a chocolate ganache cake, that's like the most intense one, which is like packed in chocolate, basically. And then lava cake like oozes.
I love cake. I love chocolate dessert. What? No.
Good.
Yes. Yes, you're back. No,
Oh,
like,
I-
I was just checking to make sure everything was working.
I saw the
Okay.
stream go down for a sec.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just making sure our Bright's okay. Yeah, our Bright's okay.
Mhm.
It's perfect. And Death God, to your response, you finally caught one of our streams. It's been a while. Welcome back.
Hello.
He's missed, like, how many of our streams lately?
5.
5
He
of
come in
them.
when we were about to end.
He came in each time when we were about to end.
Or when
Aw.
Alright, you want to
That's
do the
the
next?
struggle.
Do you want to do the next question?
Okay, let's go over. What's the next one? What's your favorite season?
My favorite season. So normally it's in winter because it's only specifically because of like Christmas time and such. But the snow brings that down usually because it's really snowy in Canada. So like depending on the year, because some years we've actually had less snow, which makes those years more manageable. But it's really cold still. I don't mind the cold though. So it's between fall and winter, I'd say. Because fall, it's like you have the nice leaves coming down. You still have celebration stuff such as Thanksgiving.
Right.
You
Just a
can
fun
hear
fact:
it, right?
Thanksgiving is earlier in Canada than it is in the U.S. It's about a month earlier. We do it in October.
I wish it was
Okay.
snowing over
Okay.
here.
Death God had a question for you.
Oh, okay.
Serena.
Serena.
I wouldn't.
Oh,
You can read it.
Okay, sorry. Serena, if you can eat one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be? I guess it would be one of the favorite foods I could have. I just hope there's no health ramifications from it, because otherwise I'm gonna be I'm gonna be missing out on some important diet stuff. I mean not diet stuff, vitamins. I would
Just make
say
sure headphones are charged.
maybe pizza. I think pizza, like I can eat pizza any day. I could probably eat ramen every day, but like I feel like I get tired of ramen faster than pizza. Like pizza, I could like literally have every single day.
All right.
Oh, Gothic Princess, hello.
Yes. Now I'll do the next one. And my headphones are beeping. For a second.
Oh,
Okay. Do you have any pets?
I don't have any pets. I used to have a goldfish, but unfortunately they passed, and then we haven't really had any since. That was like years ago too. I've never been particularly good with pets. Like, so I have a friend who had a dog, and the dog. I think this might also be why I didn't really want a dog, because whenever I went to the front of the house, like to come in for like a hangover or hangout, I mean, not hangover. I'm not getting drunk.
Oh.
The dog would always bark fiercely, and I'd be like so scared of the dog. So like, I'm not traumatized, but I definitely like wary of the dog, of dogs now. And I don't know how to pet them. It's like they come up to me like, I like, they're there. I'll just put a hand on them. I don't know how to pet them. And then
Oh,
cats, I'm
wow.
just allergic to.
Ah, that sucks. We have two cats.
Yeah, you guys told me that you were the cat peoples.
Yes, you could call Vanessa the crazy cat lady.
I'm not crazy cat lady.
Crazy cat lady.
And she says, I'm not crazy cat lady.
They're my children.
They're her children.
They may be furry, but
Isn't that what a crazy cat lady would say?
Hey,
They're my children. Well, I guess I'm the crazy cat guy because
at least my kids
they're my
like
children
me.
too.
Oh,
Because,
Deathblood had another question. Should I?
yeah, if you feel comfortable with it, then yes, you can.
Okay.
We're pretty chill,
You-
so.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure it's not disrupting the flow of the interview.
Not really. I mean, like, it's pretty chill unless you feel it is.
Or if you're
Okay.
uncomfortable, you don't want to answer it.
It's up to you. Just let me know.
Okay, well, we'll go with it. So,
Okay.
Serena, if you
Look,
can
you can
drink on
prove for
this
once.
besides water, what would it be? Wait, drink on this? Well, I guess they're just asking what drink. I'll say apple juice. That's my favorite drink, aside from water.
Okay, our favorite is Coke. Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
I mean, like, Vanessa, before I recently got her to start drinking water.
Water
I mean, but, like, how long ago was it I made you start drinking water?
I still prefer cola.
How long ago was it I made you start drinking
I don't
water?
know, a few months ago.
Yeah.
A few months ago, she would only drink Coke, 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 Coke.
But I'm like a
Yeah.
water child. I
Oh.
like cola and potato chips.
Yes. All right. All right.
That's why I got
All
into it,
right.
like,
Now let me just go to the next one. What's your favorite animal?
Oh my! Well, I think based off my VTuber name and my aesthetic, it should be pretty obvious in this case. But I'll just say it out loud. It is a penguin. So the penguin is I'll explain how I got. Well, actually, I don't fully remember, but ever since I remember as a kid, I've always loved penguins, even in like basically like kindergarten and everything. So like I've always found them really cute. I like their little waddles, their slides, their just their appearance is very cute as well. I have a lot of like penguin stuffed animals as well, so their cuteness and such. But I also have to say they're very like they have a lot of like determination. Like if you know the story of like an emperor penguin, they have to go through a lot of struggles. So there's a bit of like inspirational stuff you can take from that too.
All right. Now, a question for me, a question I have: if you were to be modded in Vanessa's chat, how would you feel?
I would feel quite honored.
Okay.
I also I do not know how to use this power very well.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you very much.
You're
I will
welcome.
not abuse any power because I don't know how anyway.
You're basically there to boink any bad people.
Boink.
And yeah, that's what Gamer Captain Coink says it.
Where
Says
is Gamer? He's
Huh?
always the first one here.
he usually is.
Oh, Gamer.
Favorite candy and why?
Ooh. So, there's a lot of childhood ones I really like. Like, there's a lot of candy bars, but I want to go with a one I started having later, which was Jelly Bellies. The I think the company's just called Jelly Belly, and also the candy, but they're jelly beans, but they have like so many flavors. So I remember I remember going to one of the Jelly Belly stores. They have like I don't know, like 100 flavors or something, and you can like combine like get all the different beans, and then they just weigh it, and then you pay for it. The particular ones I like are like the fruit ones, so like apple, lime, lemon. But there's like a popcorn one that's surprisingly really good.
Okay. What about what? Okay. So do you like another question? Do you like Birdie Bot's every flavor bean?
Oh.
I've, I, I've, there actually like exists, right? Like I know you can actually find it somewhere.
Yes.
I know they sell it. I've never actually had them before. I just realized, but I know they sell them at Harry Potter World in Universal Studios.
I like the earwax flavor.
Ugh.
There's the earwax flavor.
Yeah,
Do they
there's
actually?
yes. It actually tastes like earwax.
I used to like the Harry
Oh.
Potter. I used to do the chocolate frog. They were so nice.
Yeah.
Ooh, the chocolate-
It was like the shape of a frog.
Let me just Google.
I remember the chocolate frog too. I can't believe it's wait. How do you know how do you know what an earwax tastes like?
Oh.
That's the real question.
You don't want to know.
Thank you for the follow.
Thank you for the follow, Kakarot.
Is that?
Oh,
Yes.
Kakarot, hello.
Kakarot. Where's Vegeta? I'm sorry I had to do that. Birdie Bot's every flavor bean. I found them. I found them. All right, we have a banana, black pepper, blueberry, booger.
I only
Booger?
have the blue
Yeah,
and the
burger.
red.
Candy floss, cherry, cinnamon, dirt,
Ew.
earthworm flavor,
Ew, what?
earwax, grass, green apple, marshmallow, rotten
Oh, I
egg,
never was going to give me that one.
Egg.
sausage, lemon, soap, tutti frutti, vomit, and watermelon.
I only eat the blue and red ones back then, and I just threw the rest of them out.
One candy I miss is called candy cigarettes. It was popular in the 90s.
I used to love those.
Candy cigarette. What? I don't know if that ever got to Canada.
It was like chocolate
Oh
sticks.
yeah, they're like sticks.
Like chocolate sticks, but wrapped in paper, like
Yeah.
like cigarettes.
Yeah.
I used to love them. They got red
Alright.
everywhere.
Okay.
I used to buy boxes
Okay.
of them.
Now I'll go on then at the next question. Favorite show or movie that isn't anime related?
Oh, okay. So, my favorite series of all time is actually Lord of the Rings. So
Oh,
all three
MJ.
movies, all three movies I would put in like my top 10 for sure. But yeah, like that movie series, like I've always loved fantasy, but that movie series is like really close to my heart because I grew up with that thing. I watched like all three of the movies countless times over and over. I'm actually due for a rewatch this year still. Like the extended editions, I love everything about them.
Okay. If you could go with one character in Lord of the Rings, who would it be?
Go with them in what context?
Hmm. Let's say just maybe have him as your husband.
A husbando?
Yes.
Okay.
One. You only have one choice.
One choice.
In Lord of the Rings.
I would say maybe Legolas.
Legless?
Yeah,
Wait, which one's that?
that's the elf.
Oh yeah, the male elf.
Yes,
Yes, I remember him.
the main elf in the party. It'd be between Legolas or Aragorn. For Aragorn's taken, therefore Legolas.
Ah, I'm glad you didn't say Gandalf.
I mean, he would have quite the ancient knowledge.
He would. He would. I'm sorry if I offended you there. I'm just glad you didn't say
No,
Gandalf.
no offense, no offense.
How did you get into making content?
So, originally, so the idea was that I just wanted to, basically, I wanted to practice my voice because, just to preface this, I am a trans girl, and so my voice isn't exactly where I want it to be still. So, this is like, I used to go to like lessons to try to help practice my voice, but because of the whole shutdown situation, it means I can no longer do that. So, this is now just a way to like have fun, practice my voice, look up lessons as well, but then practice it for the stream. So it's just a chance to really talk to people and like get comfortable with my voice. So over time, I'll try to make it better and better until, I mean, one day and I'll be fully comfortable with it. And then
Wait.
the content comes as I as I do that.
Wait, trans girl. That means you're a.
That means I was born male, but I am now, but I am identifying as a girl.
Okay, I get it. Yeah, I thought you were a girl. You sounded like a girl.
Oh, thank you so much. That actually means a lot to me that you say it like that.
Yes, I mean, like, I didn't even know you're trans. You're that good.
Oh, thank you so much. I
Like,
really appreciate that.
like my male voices, my female voices. Hello, how are you?
That's good.
I mean, like, Vanessa bought me a voice changer, but she's so upset because she found out I could do that voice, and there's another voice I can do. Precious, my precious. You shall
Very,
not touch my precious.
very on topic as well, considering our last thing, our last question.
How was that voice?
I very much appreciated it. It was very good.
Have you ever seen Fairy Tale?
I haven't actually.
Oh crap! Then damn.
I've missed out on a lot of the major animes.
Okay, Black Clover.
I haven't either. I've watched very few animes, like only very specific ones.
Okay, I gotta show you something now. Give me a second.
Okay.
Sorry,
Defpod had another question.
Yes, go ahead and answer it if you're comfortable with it.
Sure. Serena, if someone made a movie with you in it, what would the movie be called and would you do it? It would be called March of the Penguina. And I would do it because it is about penguins and I love penguins. And I haven't watched every penguin movie, but I try to watch as many as I can.
Yeah. I'm trying to find the scene in it. Sorry.
Wait, we should do the next question while you.
Wait. Okay, so I'm trying to find the actual.
Tell me you've forgotten?
Just answer the question, man.
Honestly. Man.
Okay, so it's at 18 seconds. Let me just see if I can do it. Let me see if I can copy the URL at the current time. So here it is. I'm gonna do a voice. Tell me how close it is to it. Mom. Now go. I sent you the clip.
Okay, let me go look at it.
Mom!
Yeah, I can hear. I can hear. That's pretty good.
How close was it to him?
I'd say like 80 to 90% there.
Yes! You surprised I can do so many different voices?
You're quite talented.
I actually thought about it one time going to voice acting school, but I got stopped.
Mm.
Alright, which convention would you like to go to one day if you were to cosplay? Would you cosplay as a VTuber or any of your favorite characters?
Ooh. So in terms of conventions, I've been to quite a few actually. So I've been to Anime Expo, which is the
Mm-hmm.
big one in LA. I've been to Anime North, which is our big one in Canada. Um, in terms of specific other ones, I'm not entirely sure, but I know there's a lot of good North American ones that I want to go to. I know one of them was YomaCon, which I managed
NakaCon.
to get to. Oh, sorry,
NakaCon.
NakaCon.
Yes, it's
I haven't
a.
heard of that one.
Oh, it's we had 7,500 people go to it. It was Vanessa's
Ooh.
first convention.
I got stepped
Oh,
on too many
wow.
times.
Yeah.
I was wearing
Is
bare
that in-
feet with sandals and I got stepped on.
Did you hear?
Oh.
That was not a good idea, wear sandals.
Mhm.
It's a little muffled. I couldn't quite hear.
Raise your
Oh.
voice.
I was wearing sandals at that convention. It was not a good idea.
Oh, sandals. Oh no.
I was getting stepped on too many times.
She didn't know how big it
Oh.
was.
And they scraped my knees.
Oh, the pain.
Not to mention she has anxiety, so.
Yeah, that was really
Yeah,
painful.
it's also like walking that long in sandals. You don't really get a lot of support for your feet, so it might hurt too if you have to walk a long time.
Yeah.
Gothic Princess had one. That actually, I'm pretty sure that comes up later in the interview.
Yeah.
Let me just go see. Ooh.
Oh, actually,
Red
wait.
Bull.
I still had more for the cosplay part.
Go
as well.
ahead, go ahead. Yeah, that comes up later in the interview, so don't
She
worry.
asked the
Yeah, we'll get to that Gothic
asked you
Princess.
too. Same question.
But yeah, in terms of in terms of conventions, there's no specific one. But in terms of cosplay, like I'd love to go to more conventions, obviously, once COVID lifts. But in terms of cosplay, actually, so in terms of like me cosplaying as my VTuber, I actually wear not exactly this outfit, but I wear similar outfits in general in real life. So it's kind of like already what I would wear. It's just I don't have the penguin pin or the or the hair like this. I mean, my hair is actually like this, but not like colored like this.
Hmm.
But
But
oh,
we could answer that question now. I mean, like, it's okay. I mean, like, it's a question closer to the end. But no, we'll go ahead and answer it now, because since Death got two questions and we answered them.
okay. Let me actually. Oh, right. I was gonna finish the cosplay part first.
Yes, that.
So in terms of cosplays, I usually go as my favorite characters. So I've done some Fire Emblem characters, and some Ruby characters, and one Fate character. I did John Alter, and then for Fire Emblem, I did Azura, Felicia, and Corrin. And then Ruby, I
Corrin.
did Ruby and Weiss.
All right. I
So
never.
Oh.
First, let's go answer Gothic Princess.
Okay.
For me, it was probably Iron Mouse who inspired me to be a VTuber.
Oh.
Yes.
I could see the color scheme is also slightly similar.
Yeah, the
I can
hair
see
was
it.
slightly based off hers, but I did it a little differently, texturing. Well, the person I commissioned it from.
But your hairstyle was from.
My hairstyle is from Cruel Tepish, though.
Ah.
Yes, and Mina Tepish. But nah. Now she wanted to know who inspired you as well.
Oh yes. So I'm trying to think who specifically. I actually would say Haruka Karibu was one of the first like big English VTubers that I saw, and like the fact they were from Canada, and I really liked I like their content as well. I kind of got inspired not specifically to be like her content, but like just to get into VTubing in the first place. So I definitely like her stuff. Definitely one of the people I looked up to when I was first starting. Like I kind of like when I needed like a template for something, kind of I'd be like, okay, how did she do it? And try to go based off that kind of thing. If I was having trouble figuring out.
Ah, that's a good attitude to have.
Mhm.
And another question. Here's a question for everyone. What came first, the chicken or the egg? Um,
Well, that's kind of hard because the
The
egg
chicken.
should come first because the chicken comes.
I mean,
Out
like,
of
then
the
who,
egg.
if the egg came first, who made the egg?
But it has to be the egg
If we're going off
first.
the philosophy of creation here, then we have to believe God made the chicken, and then the chicken made the egg.
The egg produces the chicken out of the egg.
But then if we're like, we gotta think, then where'd the Earth come from?
I don't know. Space.
We did evolve, and we like it could have been like
But
a mammal before, but then it evolved into a bird or something. I don't know. Evolution's weird.
I believe in creation though as well, but I believe in both really if you think of it because okay,
Mm.
if we really get technical, how was the Big Bang made? If nothing was here before. Something
Mhm.
had to create everything unless God made the Big Bang, which in turn made the earth, then which he made the people on the earth.
Hmm.
Yeah. Or made
What?
or made the monkeys, and the monkeys devolved into us.
Ooh. But what happens if the chicken made the black hole? I mean, not the black hole.
Oh my god, that is totally possible that the chicken could have made the black hole.
The black hole.
I had my cosplay made of.
Alright, now to go to the next question. Oh frick. Any places would you recommend if anyone goes to Japan?
Ooh, so I actually have been to Japan, so I can actually recommend the place. Um, well, the obvious one is obviously Akihabara, so I won't say that one. There's there's a district in Tokyo specifically. There's a district I really like called Harajuku,
I've never.
and there's a specific store called Kittyland that has like 4 floors of toys, and it's that place holds a special place. I mean, a special place in my heart because I really love Pengu, and there was a whole bunch of like Pengu merchandise on one of the floors. So I got like a whole bunch of Pengu stuff, but they have like a lot of other branded stuff like Snoopy and like a lot of other character stuff. It's just a really nice like store
Wait.
to go to if you're ever in the Tokyo area in Harajuku.
I'm guessing your favorite animal is a penguin, though, from earlier.
Yep.
Okay, I kind of figured. That was kind of obvious. Pingu, penguin. Yeah,
Penguin, Pengu.
Pingu. Yes, Pinku. All right. All right. What place would you like to travel someday that you really want to go?
Hmm. I've been to some places, but honestly, in terms of traveling, I kind of like I like going to There's some places that I'm always like re-going to. So I wouldn't say there's a place like I really want to go to that I haven't been before. I would actually rather instead of going to some place new, I'd actually rather go to like Japan again because like I honestly really love the country, like the culture, the food, the
Transylvania.
everything there. It's just like I would I would totally rather go to Japan another time just because of how wonderful the place is.
I've never been to Japan, but someplace I want to go to is Transylvania.
Transylvania, interesting.
The land of the vampires.
It is. I keep forgetting it's actually a real place.
Yes.
Or is it?
I'm pretty sure
I
it
think
is. Let's Google it.
I always get confused if it's like actually real or
Transylvania.
I'm pretty sure it is.
We should be Pennsylvania.
Transylvania, the land of the vampires. Transylvania.
Here's some information about Transylvania.
It is.
Transylvania is a region in
real.
central Romania.
I told everybody that it's real. They didn't want to believe me.
What's in Romania?
There we go.
Oh my god, you had to type that to chat?
Yes, I had to tell chat that it was real.
Inuyasha.
I haven't. What? You haven't watched Inuyasha yet?
I haven't.
You should because there's a new series coming out.
It's already
Yeah,
out.
I heard.
All right.
I'm way behind.
Okay. What got you to become a virtual content creator? I think we answered this earlier.
Yeah, they pretty much covered it before.
Yes. All right. Okay. Okay. Next question then. I'll ask Vanessa to ask it.
Like,
There you go.
wow, can't see. Which one am I supposed to read?
It's right below that. This one.
Do you have any other
No,
hobby?
no. What's your favorite part of?
What's your favorite part of streaming or creating content?
Okay, I'd say it's a lot of it's actually been meeting people. I've met honestly so many wonderful people while I've been doing this. Like, I've met a lot of friends. Like, at first it was just like some people that supported me from before I became a VTuber that started, but I started meeting so many people and like so many VTubers through like various Discords or Twitter and people talking on Twitch. It's honestly such a like lovely community, the VTuber community. I would like creating content is one thing, but it's been the process of finding so many people and making so many friendships that's really been my personal favorite part.
All right. Do you want to ask it the next one, Vanessa, too?
Um,
It's right there. Do you have any other?
do you have any hobbies besides YouTube/Twitch?
I don't. I think we covered that earlier in the intro, but yeah, tournaments was one thing. I do dabble in art sometimes. Like I created the outfit for my model. I didn't create. My live 2D model Mama did create most of the other stuff, but I am handy enough to be able to do some art stuff and make changes.
Okay.
But other than that, that pretty much covers my current hobbies at least.
Does your live 2D mama stream?
I don't believe she does. I think she mostly just makes models. She's also completely Japanese, so I can't read her profile without Google Translate.
Okay. What are your goals for 2020?
My goals. So it used to be the tournament related stuff because I was a pretty competitive player. So I want to like travel a lot and meet a lot of people, go in a lot of tournaments, try to get some good placings. But obviously that has all changed due to COVID. So instead, my goal has been the VTubing stuff because
Alright.
there was like this period after COVID started, like I couldn't go to tournaments. I didn't have any motivation to do stuff other than just play some games, relax and stuff. Try to de-stress from the whole situation because honestly, it's a very stressful situation. So once I started VTubing, my goal has been to like grow as a VTuber, meet a lot of people, try to make the best content possible, try to make people smile and be happy.
Alright. Serena, what is your favorite card game? Death God
Oh, my
asks.
favorite card game. It's been a while since I played card games, but I used to. I think okay, yeah. I used to play Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and also Magic. But I'd say like this was like really long time ago. But I'd say Pokemon out of those three was actually my favorite. I remember I specifically had like a Rain Dance deck, so I had like Blastoise, and I forget what the deal with it was, but I had to get Rain Dance up to like boost its power or something. my brother helped me make decks for it, so I think I was like maybe like 8 or 10 or something, and I'd go to like the card store where it'd be like everyone else would be like teens or something, and then I beat them with my deck,
Man.
and they'd be like, how's the little kid beating us?
Vanessa, has a Blue Eyes White Dragon first edition that's like worth like
2000.
2,000.
Oh wow.
Still in good condition.
It's perfect condition.
Oh, I think I might have a Blue Eyes as well,
It's from
but
the
I don't know if it's in good condition.
it's from the set 1 starter deck of Kaibas. That's the one that's worth like 2,000.
It's worth 2,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I need to check my cards again.
Yeah, if it's in good condition, it's like worth mint or good. It's worth about 2,000.
Oh.
Yeah, it's still in good
Yeah.
condition. And no one's gonna buy that off me.
All right. Favorite video game. That's
Favorite video game. There's a whole bunch. Whew, I would say.
Oh.
So I'll put
Nice.
Smash
Oh,
up there.
fantastic.
Smash as a series has been like one of my go-to franchises. Like ever since the 64 version, I've fallen in love with it. Melee, like I'll choose one out of Smash games though. I'll say Melee is actually my favorite overall because it's the one where like they had the adventure mode, they had like so many characters at the time, and like the music, the orchestral music in that one is so good. Like I just fell in love with the game, and I learned about the competitive stuff through that too, like the competitive tournaments for Melee. So that's probably one of my favorites. Like I have a whole, I could list so many video games though, but I'll just stick with Smash Bros. Melee for my favorite video game for now, other than Halo 3, we mentioned earlier.
Do you remember the? Okay, so you do you remember the meme about Super Smash Bros?
There are several memes. Anyone you're thinking of?
I thought the one when your girlfriend calls you.
Your girlfriend calls you. Wait,
When
hold
you,
on.
when your girlfriend, I think it was when your girlfriend calls you over and she asks, "Do you want to smash?"
I think I've seen that one.
Wait, when your ball wants to smash, but all you want to do is Super Smash Bros. That's not the one though.
I
Yeah.
think I've vaguely seen that one before.
I don't remember the exact wording, but like I know there's one with that. When you said Super Smash Bros, that just popped in my head.
Yeah, that's your first impression of the game. It's just
I know. I have the game. I have Smash Bros Ultimate. I even played the GameCube version.
mm.
I main Link.
Ooh,
Yeah, I
I've
mean
always
Link.
liked Link.
I mean, like, if yeah, it's honestly that had to be one of my favorite games. The Legend of
Ooh.
Zelda, though, version. The Legend of Zelda.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. What is your favorite memory after becoming a virtual content creator?
Oh, okay. I would say so. Originally, I started 3D, but eventually did a live 2D debut just last Saturday. So during that was actually like a pretty emotional day for me actually, because there were so many people that came for the debut that day. Like in comparison to my normal stream, is like there's so many people like cheering, and there's like a bunch of people subscribing, and like it was really like the overall thing was like super cool. But I guess out of in that stream, one of I guess one of my favorite moments has spawned like a meme about me now to the people that watch me. But basically, my eyes can like go really wide sometimes. I don't think you can actually do it on face rig right now, but when I was using PPR Live for it, and it would make my eyes like really intense. Like actually, hold on, I have an emote for it that I can probably put in the chat. But basically, I look like a yandere. And basically, everyone in chat started bullying me and calling me a yandere the whole time. And then, like, I got some fan art about it as well. It was like me holding a knife with like the yandere eyes.
Vanessa. Everybody thinks she's a yandere.
I don't know.
Oh,
Like every time I talk to a girl, they're like they don't want Vanessa. We don't want Vanessa to kill us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
fellow
Nice. You said that
yandere.
when you were playing Star
I mean, like, I was playing Fantasia Star with another VTuber.
She said she didn't want me killing her case.
She said, I don't want Vanessa killing me in case Yuki dies
In this game.
in this game. Yeah, so I don't know why everybody thinks she's yandere, but they just do.
Weird.
Yeah. Okay. But no, I don't mind them thinking she's a Fuda, because she definitely is.
I'm not a Buddha.
I mean, like, Chad has asked you how long your Fuda will go. And you said it goes past your head. Sorry. I wanted to keep that not lewd, but I had to say that to her. Nah. At least you're laughing.
It's all good fun.
It is. I mean, like, that's the meme on her channel. If you didn't hear what Death God said,
It'll die one day.
it will never die.
It will die.
What? Head Yuki? LOL.
Yeah, Death God wasn't here to hear that.
Okay,
He missed that stream.
Are there any future projects or anything interesting that would happen in the future?
So, I've been trying to think of any extra like VTuber projects. I'm trying to think of like. I don't think a lot of people have done like a game show sort of thing. Like, I was thinking like some sort of Jeopardy or like trivia thing. Like, I was thinking of planning like, because I'm really into I'm really into Lord of the Rings, as you know, but I'm also really into like Marvel, like the MCU. So I was thinking of like, what if I did like some sort of like VTuber invitational, like, or whatever VTubers want to sign up, like, and have like a show where I'll be the host and I'll like ask like Marvel questions or Lord of the Rings questions, and like have people like have it like a game show, maybe have like a little prize or something. I thought
That'd be fun.
Yeah, I really thought something that would be really cool. I've been meaning to ask if there'd be any interest in it or something.
I would.
I feel like there would be.
I would. Okay, and Kakarot. Now, the question is, do you want me or Vanessa to do the Ara?
Ara.
I mean, like, Vanessa does a pretty good one.
What if we all have to do it?
Yes. Vanessa, you first. And do you want to personalize Kakarot? Because Vanessa can do a clean one, or she can do a lewd one. That's the question.
Oh?
He wants all. So
I know he wants all, but the question is lewd.
Loot.
that's what I'm doing.
Oh crap! The thing's up there.
How
Go.
are you gonna hear me from that
Oh.
far?
You'll have to scoot over. Scoot your booty. Woman.
Ada, Kakarot.
Oh fuck.
Oh no.
You wanted food. Now your turn.
Ada. There.
Okay, I guess it's my turn.
Yep.
Ara.
Yeah, that's a good one.
We're gonna clip that.
Thank you.
Nobody gonna clip that, Vanessa. Yeah. Anywho, moving on. Okay. Most embarrassing / funny moment.
Ooh. So aside from the yandere moment, I'll mention another. So the Kingdom Hearts A Melody of Memories demo came out, which is like Kingdom Hearts music, like music,
Yes.
whatchamacallit? One of those music games, music rhythm games and such.
Yes.
But so there's a feature in the game where you just play through a song automatically, and it'll like just let you view what it looks like. But I didn't know what the button did, so basically, the first time I played, I basically pressed that button by accident, and I tried to like play through the entire game. It's like, oh wow, I'm doing really well. I'm like doing all the timing. Meanwhile, the entire chat is like pointing out to me, like you're not actually playing the whole time, but I didn't see it. So I played like 4 minutes straight on the song, like, oh wow, I'm doing amazing. I haven't missed anything. And then I look at chat after, and they're like all laughing at me. I was so embarrassed at that. Basically, was not playing the whole time.
I don't know if that's ever happened to me.
Hopefully it won't.
Vanessa is lewd in her general, so Ara Ara suits her. Vanessa is lewd in general, so Ara Ara suits her.
Not as bad as Yuki.
Well, Yuki weird, so yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah, that's all I have to say. You want to ask this one or
Which one is it?
that one?
What's your favorite anime top 5?
What's your favorite anime of all time or top 5? She said. Oops.
I don't think I can choose all time, so I'll go with the top 5. So okay, I'm gonna preface this by saying my anime like watch count is very strange and skewed. So like, there's a lot of popular shows I've never seen, such as like One Piece and such. But I've seen like others like Dragon Ball. But so I'm gonna start with saying Dragon Ball Z is in my top 5.
Mm-hmm.
Also, so another weird one is Canon. So that's based off the visual novel that was done by uh Kyoto Animation, I think. But that was so there was a period where I wasn't really watching any anime for a while, except for like Dragon Ball Z, basically, or like if Sailor Moon came on.
Mm-hmm.
But Canon was one of the first ones I kind of really got into anime again, and that one was a very sad story, but I really liked it. Like the fact that it kind of got me into anime pretty much at that point is why it's in my top 5. Other than that, there's Code Geass I watched later, which I really really like.
Ah.
Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works I'd put as one of my top 5. And I would put Sword Art Online I really like. I know there's a lot of people that don't like it as well, but I enjoy it for what it is. I've always really tried to watch the episodes whenever I can.
Vanessa has gotten autographed by Kirito's voice actor.
Oh, really?
Yes, she also got
A photo and a video.
a photo and a video, and she's got a video. I got a video done for her by. Have you ever seen Heaven's Lost Property?
Wait, hold on. Which one?
Have you ever seen Heaven's Lost Property?
I don't think so.
Okay. What was the other one? I'm trying to remember.
He does a few.
There's the with the Greg Aries. What's another one?
Didn't he do Or in high school?
He didn't.
Thought he did.
Trying to remember what. I'll just send you the clip if you want to see it.
One recognizes Tomoki.
Greg Gary's Hello Vanessa. She also got. Oh God, my ears. Have you ever seen? Okay, do you know Broly's voice actor? Okay, she also got a birthday wish by him. Vic Mignogna.
Oh,
He's so sweet.
that's so cool.
I know there's a lot of controversy going on about him, but he's so sweet.
And also one who did Noir.
And
That's
Noirs.
The English voice actor.
Huh?
Oh, that was the English Brawly voice actor, right?
Yes, the English one. But that's not the one I sent you the clip. But that's who did the Hello Vanessa. He's really
Oh.
nice. The Vic Mignogna one we haven't posted on YouTube yet.
Okay.
Until
Didn't write it down.
uh,
It's on
that's
Facebook.
one saying Hello Vanessa. If you watch it, go ahead.
Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, I'm seeing it right now.
Yeah, he is. That guy was sweet too. But like the Vic one, he literally will email you all his fans.
Oh.
I mean, like, just you know. Well, we won't go into the controversy about him, but yeah, just let's just say there's a lot going on.
Okay.
Yeah, you can
Oh, Death
research
God.
yourself. Yes, Death God. What's up with Death God?
Had a question.
Oh,
Serena, have you seen Big O and Cowboy Bebop? I'm so sorry, I haven't. I've been meaning. I haven't heard. I haven't actually heard of Big O, but I've heard of Cowboy Bebop, and I feel like I definitely need to see it still.
all right. Okay, let's go to the next one. Do you read any mangas, comics, or web comics? If so, what are your favorites?
It's weird. Actually, like, I've never actually really read any of the mangas or comic. Like I've never really read. I haven't really read any comic books. I haven't really read any mangas. Oh, sorry, I need to clear my throat. But yeah, I've usually preferred to just watch a show if possible. But I know like certain mangas are obviously better than the show, and there's
Ah.
differences. But I've usually like the medium of watching shows more than reading a comic version.
You're not the only one. All right. What made you? Okay, when you made your model, what got you inspired to be who you are?
Ooh. So wait, let me just get a quick drink of water before I answer this question.
Okay.
Oh, okay, sorry about that. So it's basically my love of penguins. So
Oh,
I wanted to like make a. I wanted to make sure I chose something I really liked, I really loved. So I was like, what else could be but penguins? So I went for penguins. I I tried to make my color scheme look like it would kind of be like, kind of like the penguin suits, but also like try to get the colors. So that's why I put the arms to be like black because like they have the black flippers and the belly is white, and then I had the little bow because like penguin like a tuxedo is kind of known as like a penguin suit as well. And then the hair, I kind of want to represent like I could have went with like black and white hair as well, but I was thinking like I want to add a bit of the bright colors I like because I like light blue. So and I know that a lot of like the cute little penguin renders are also like they like to use blue a lot. So I went with that, and that's that. Yeah, that's how I got to be this model.
all right. Death God had another question. Serena, would you watch anime in sub or dub?
Honestly, I'd watch either. It depends on the dub. Some dubs I really like, but some subs I prefer. Like, yeah, I think it really depends on the anime in particular, I guess, and what kind of what I'm feeling as well. Because, for example, Fate Stay Night, I've always liked the voice actors for those in Japanese. I felt it kind of depends. If I start with dub, I also might be okay with it. But if I start with sub, the, yeah, it really depends. Why is my model like leaning so much?
I don't know. I'm fixing that now.
Okay, I think I fixed it.
Yeah, I also stretched out the thing so it wouldn't clip. All right. All right. Next question. What inspired you to be a virtual YouTuber slash streamer? You said that earlier.
Yeah, it's the same
All right.
question.
Yeah, I
Can
think-
can you retell your first experience when you did your first stream slash uploaded your first video?
Ooh, so my first another ada.
And do you want this from Vanessa or all of us?
There's probably no harm in all of us.
Okay, you first, Vanessa.
Oh, why do I have to go first?
And you know what? You know how Death God
Oh,
likes it.
I know how Death God likes it.
All lewd?
I don't know
lewd.
if Serena would feel comfortable with lewd, so she'll go with not lewd.
I don't even know if I'm capable of it either.
Yeah.
Oh.
So there you go.
Wait a minute. Ada, Death God, Ada. Yep.
Cut out on my end. I don't know if the stream heard it.
What? What?
Oh,
What'd you say?
I think we were cutting out for a sec.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yuki Vanessa knows me too well.
Ada, Death God. There.
That's not lewd.
I don't want to do it, lewd, because Serena's not comfortable with lewd.
Okay.
For,
But
Well, I mean,
wait, stream didn't
it's
hear
just, it's just a word.
mainstream didn't hear it.
It's just a word, so I don't mind too much.
Ada, Death God. There.
They didn't hear you. They heard me fine.
Ada, Death God. Ada.
Everything's okay as well.
I think we got it. I think we got it. Okay, I guess it's my
Okay.
turn now.
There.
Yes.
Well, at least you didn't read Dem Nep. You know. I
Ada,
shouldn't say that.
ada.
All right, that
I
was
don't.
good.
Maybe that's disabled.
That's the best I can do.
Is Nep disabled?
Hmm. Okay, I just need to check if NEP is disabled. Oh, thank. No.
No, it's not. Oh, they're being nice for once.
Okay. Okay.
What
Because
the hell?
because we gotta get to the interview after this, so it's good thing they didn't do it. Okay. Did you get to retell? Did you get to retell your interview? Yeah, retell your first experience when you did your first stream and or uploaded your first video.
Oh yeah. Okay. So I remember specifically like I posted basically the day before like, oh, by the way, I'm becoming a VTuber. So I got an okay amount of people, I think.
You
It
did.
was actually it's very casual because I didn't know what I was doing. I just played like Fall Guys. I played I think Soul Calibur 6 and Smash Bros, I think, or something. I forget. I forget the last game I played, but I just cycled through some games and just chatted. It's extremely casual. I didn't know what I was doing. It was still very, very fun, and I still got support from my friends. And
Mhm.
I think some new people came in as well. So it's definitely it was very fun still. It got me inspired enough to keep going and not to be like, oh, okay, I didn't like that. I'm done.
I remember you followed me on Twitter. Yeah. Then I started chatting with you on DMs. That's all. I don't know if I made it to your debut because I don't know what time it was here.
Uh,
I don't remember.
They probably were asleep.
it was well for my live team
Probably have
debut. It
busy
was
PM, that's why I haven't
8 o'clock
made
p.m. EST, which I think would have been like 1 o'clock in the morning for you guys.
I know I made it to one or the two, maybe.
Hmm.
My memory kind of hazy. Okay,
Trust me.
I know I made it to one of your streams though, or two
Hmm.
or three. I sometimes I lurk though because it's like, what should I say? What?
I,
Okay. Hmm? Go ahead.
there's no harm in lurking.
Yeah, I know it gives them people views, which is
Mhm.
good. What? This question is weird. What motivated you to start doing Twitch? Can it be replaced with another hobby or something
Uh,
else?
well, I think we pretty much covered like why I became a
Yeah.
VTuber and therefore Twitch. So I think I can cover maybe my tournaments instead. I think that's a good
Okay.
replacement.
All right. Now, you ready for the
So,
next?
oh,
Sorry, keep going. My bad. I didn't mean to
okay,
interrupt.
okay. So I started tournaments pretty late actually. Like I didn't start. I started more of around like 2012 area or 20. I think it was 2010. Whenever Marvel vs. Capcom 3 came out, basically. No, I think it was 2012 because Soul Calibur 5 came out at that time. So there was I went for the first time to San Diego Comic Con, which is the big Comic Con in the world in the US. But so I went to a lot of panels, but I also went to there's a fight there, not a fighting game room, a video game room, and they were actually hosting tournaments there, and those were my first tournaments. So I was like, oh, I really like fighting games. I really played a lot of people because the thing with like fighting games for me was all the friends I knew weren't good at like I was way too good at them compared to them, so they never wanted to play with me. So this was my first chance to play like with like people of a higher skill level close up, and like it was such a blast that I actually like won like a few soul like I won a Soul Calibur 5 tournament there. Like it wasn't like super serious or anything. Like it didn't have like a ton of people, but it was very thrilling to do that and like playing against. I actually met some top level players. Like I met Justin Wong, one of the biggest fighting game players,
Mhm.
and a few others. So that was like getting that experience. Like that's what really propelled me to start going into fighting games and like Smash for tournaments and such.
I remember I nobody wants to play with me with a Naruto or Jump
Ooh.
Force.
Oh, Jump Force.
Neither one of them they want to play me with. Vanessa, because the first time she faced me in person, she I ended up destroying her. Didn't I get a perfect victory on you?
Yeah, but at least the plug pulled out of the socket.
The plug nearly pulled out of the socket in the hotel.
Oh, no.
Paul held it, remember?
Yeah, I know, but still, it was supposed to fall out anyway, so it saved me from defeat.
Yeah, I got a perfect victory on her. And
That's right.
Jump Force, she won't even play with me anymore.
Cause you go all out crazy.
Yeah.
It's no fun.
And then she says, "Why do I let her win?" Then when I do let her win,
So,
she
I
complains.
beat you in one punch, man.
Yeah.
So you were struggling after 3 times till you started getting
Yes.
better at it.
Yes, because I got back in the groove.
At least I'm good at Smash.
I beat you in Smash still?
There's still a victory chance of winning.
Is there anyone that you always wanted to collab with in a video or stream? Like, what is your dream collaboration that you wish would happen?
I remember at the start, I definitely wanted, I still would like to someday collab with Haruka Karibu. She was definitely like one of the main reasons I got in, and basically like based a lot of like my template stuff off of what she did and her success. But she's honestly like a super fun person. She always seemed like she'd be really fun to collab with.
Okay.
In terms of smaller VTubers though, I know there's a few that I still haven't gotten a chance to. One of them in particular is Nyaruchu. She's an idol streamer. She made her technically made her debut after I did because I did my 3D model first. But she was always like I was really small and she's definitely bigger already. Like she had a lot of support, but she's always been a really kind person and really supportive. She like I remember when I was really small, I was like trying to get to know people still, and I just made like a little post like if anyone wants to like say hi. I was like really shy. I mean, I still am shy, but she was one of the people there that said hello, and then she like kept kind of like supporting me through my posts and stuff, and we've talked a lot, but we still haven't had a proper collab yet. So I'm hoping one day. I mean, we recently had like a little kind of mini movie night sort of thing, but I haven't gotten a chance to have like an actual video game collab with her. So I'm really hoping one day we'll get a chance.
Okay. Serena, would you make a movie about a bio of your favorite VTuber?
A movie
Death
about a fire. That's. I will say I have no movie making experience other than editing random videos in like Adobe Premiere or something.
Okay.
I could try. I'd definitely be a very interesting task.
Okay.
There's a lot of
What
research too.
What is the most difficult part of about being a VTuber slash streamer?
I think I think a lot of people probably feel this, especially well, pretty much everyone that's starting out in small. But like viewership and like if chat's kind of slow, that's always been like something that feels a little demotivating in a way. Like I know a lot of people are like struggling for like they really want to hit affiliate, and like it's hard honestly. Like you look over and then like you look at the viewer number and like sometimes like when especially when you're starting out it might be at like 1 or something. And I know a lot like I definitely felt that kind of demotivation when I see that, especially when I was starting out. It's definitely better than it used to be for sure for me. But that is something that I know a ton of people feel demotivated by. And the best thing to do about that is usually just don't look at the view count. Don't well, obviously look at the chat since you want to chat with people, but don't look at the view count. Just enjoy what you're doing. Well, I think the next question will probably cover this, but yeah, that's the real big struggle for me still.
Hmm. And you're right. The next question did cover all that too, because it was what tips would you give to someone that's inspired to do YouTube or making videos, deciding to stream in the future? That did cover that.
Yeah, I did have one
Um,
extra tip though.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So aside from just like make sure you're having fun first and foremost. Like don't worry about the numbers as much. At least the first like focus on enjoying it. Don't be like, oh, this is a chore. I need to make like this many views. You need to make sure that you're not like not having fun kind of thing. But the other thing is that'll kind of help you get numbers in general over time, hopefully, it is you have to make a lot of friends. You have to network. I know a lot of people are shy. A lot of people will eventually like network and stuff, but talking to people a lot and meeting people, becoming friends is a really good way to just find more people, and then eventually like they might start supporting you, you support them, and eventually they'll tune into your streams, or maybe they'll even raid you. Like there's certain things that could happen. Like obviously it's not guaranteed. Like I know a lot of people have started to make friends too, and not always go on a lot of people, but over time building community is really key part of getting more people at least. It's not like black and white though. It's not like if you do that you'll automatically get a lot of viewers. So you have to keep that in mind, but keep in mind, have fun, make friends. That's my best advice is enjoy yourself and make friends.
All right. Next question. Death God had another. Serena, if you made an anime, what would it be its name, and what would it be about?
It would and I can't think of a name because I'm horrible with names, but I will say it would be about penguins. Maybe like a penguin comedy or something.
Okay.
Some sort of penguin comedy with some cute penguins. I think there's actually already some penguin animes out there somewhere,
All right.
but I'd want to go for something very cutesy
All right.
and very fun.
Next question. This is the last question. How many years total have you been on YouTube and Twitch to date?
Okay, so in terms of my VTuber, I've only been about 2 months. So I believe I started August 23rd. So it was close to that date, but it's about 2 months, two months and a week, I believe, because when I did my live 2D debut last Saturday, that was actually my sorry, that was my 2 month anniversary, or 8 week anniversary technically. So
All right.
it's not been super long. I'm still relatively quite new.
All right. Okay. I'm just figuring out who to raid now. Sorry.
Unless chat wants to do their final question.
Chad, do you have another question before I figure out who to raid? Do they?
Any other questions?
Well, we have a few people though. There's Nightcat, Little Anoki. We got a guy that it's his birthday, but he's not a VTuber.
Ooh.
Ventus.
Choosing raids is always hard.
There's a birthday party with imposters.
Yeah, we should do that since it's his birthday.
Did we ask Serena what is my favorite fruit?
Did
My
they?
favorite
Yeah, they asked what's her favorite food.
my favorite fruit would be, so I'll name two fruits. I love apple juice the most, but it's not my favorite fruit. My favorite fruit is actually strawberries. Very tasty.
All right. Is that the last question?
No, that God did one too.
If Pete and Repeat sat on the fence on Pete fell off, who's left?
People who was left home.
All right.
Repeat?
Let me know when to hit it.
Okay, guys. This was Vanessa and Yuki, and
And do you say your name?
Oh, and Serena Penguina, thank you for having me. That was wonderful.
It was. All right. Now the raid.
well, it's not.
Penguin and Neparade.
Yeah, penguin nepwade.
I don't know how to spell that. So.
Mine is strawberries. But no, I lost it. Oh. Oh.
Can you type in penguin? Penguina and Neparade.
Oh.
There we go. We'll use your last name.
Okay.
Oof. Penguina and Neparade. With any emotes.
And thank you guys for watching. We'll be back later with John Loves Anime for our interview with him.
Alright. Now, raid now.
Bye.
Okay. I'm just making sure it rated properly before you end.
It looks like it did.